Back to MathsDoc. Today we are going to look at another episode of our 2024 Mathematics core, question number 2. So we are going to look at question number 2. So for question number 2, this is a diagram given us, and we are supposed to simplify and find the value of x, and also find the magnitude of the line QX. Now, from this situation, most of the students have challenge in solving one complete value or diagram like this. So my advice here is that you break the diagrams into two. If you realize you have only two triangles within, or you can realize we have two triangles here. So the first one, let's take the smaller right angle triangle. We have 90 here, 70 there. Our parts are R, S, Q. Let's name this side as our height, so h. Now we need to create an equation for this. In this case, let's create an equation by using the trig ratio. So we have this side is our opposite, and already we know that this side is our x. So let's put our x here. All right, from here, opposite, adjacent. So opposite and adjacent will give you tan, right? So tan 70 is equal to h over x. Now from here, we can make our height the subject, okay? So whatever we do, the other part should be similarly done. So we are making our x, or it's going to be x tan 70 is equal to h. Now let's take the bigger triangle, okay? Then let's also make a relation from that. So from here, the bigger triangle, this one and that. Now I realize that the bigger triangle contains the base here. Let's name the part which is P, X, and then Q. And then the angle there is 30. Then our height here. Now this bigger triangle contains a part here which is 50 and then an X. So it means from P to X contains two parts. So to get the total distance from P to X, you have to add the P and then the X. All right, so let's create the relation. We are going to have our opposite similarly. So tan 30 is equal to opposite is height over our adjacent is 2, so 50 plus x. Let's make it the subject. So h, which is going to be 50 plus x tan 30 is equal to h. Now I realize that we have these two h. So by comparing, we can compare. Okay, we can compare these two relations. The first equation, equation 1, and then the second equation, equation 2. Let's compare. So comparing, it means we equate this side. H and H will cancel, so we are going to equate the x tan 70 is equal to 50 plus x tan 30. Okay, so that is it. Now let's write our equation. So let's find out what is tan 30. So tan 30 will give us 0.5773. So let's have 20 tan 70 will give you x, that is 2.7474. This is 7x is equal to. Now let's also find out the other side. So tan 30 is 0. Tan 30. So we have 50 plus x times 0.5774. Okay, so let's expand. So let's do the expansion. So we are going to have 2.7475x is equal to, so you expand that. So multiply the 50 times 50. I'll give you 50 times 0. Will give you 28.8675 plus 0.5774x. So let's make as the subject. So you have 2.7475x minus, you bring this one to the other side, which is going to be 0.5774x is equal to 28.8675. So when you are subtracting that, so 2.7475 minus 0.5774, you are going to get 2.1701. X is equal to 28.8675. Now making as the subject, you divide by 28.8675. I hope you know this. So 2.1701. So let's do the division. 28.8675 divided by 2.1701. So we are having our S to be 13.3. 13.3024. So that is our value for S. Okay, so that's our value for S, and the question didn't ask to bring it to significant figures, so we can have 13 point, S is equal to 13.3. Yes, so in this question he says you find the value of S, so our S is 13.3. Now the next one says you have the distance, the magnitude of that's the height. So we need to find the height. So the height, as we calculated from there, our height is here. So we can find the height. So our height, which is h is equal to tan 70 times s. So x tan 70. So our x is 13.3. And what is our tan 70? Our tan 70 was 2.7475. So let's multiply. So times 2.7475. And you are going to have 36.5469, which is approximately 36.5 centimeters. So you see, this is a very simple question, and I believe that you enjoyed the lesson. Follow me, share, and subscribe.